friends, how are you? All my YouTubers out there, welcome back to Handyman LPS. I'm here with something new today about the Ford Transit Connect. If you're looking for some information about Ford Transit Connect, you know we use this. Most of the cars are used for taxis or for construction work or something like that. Well, these vans are really good. But there is not much information of those. So I have a lot of information. So to find out any information over the Ford Transit Connect, follow my YouTube channel. Handyman LPS is here. I have something new for you today. Thing is, I have let's say we're going to change the valve cover gasket. So if you need to know how to change that one, it's simple and easy. So if you don't want to go to the mechanic, if you want to do it yourself, just follow me, subscribe to my channel, and follow all my steps, and we will be doing good. Today I'm going to show you how to change the valve cover gasket, the one that seals all around spark plugs, around the coils. So you'll see that, okay? Okay, my friends, we're here. Like I said, we're removing all the gaskets around these areas, around the coils, the spark plugs, and what we have to do is we have to start removing all these areas right here, all these screws, whatever is holding. So around the coils, around the spark plugs, there is some seals. So there is 4 cylinders. Remember, this is it's very important to know which cylinder is number 1 and which one is number 4. So the number 1 starts from the passenger side. That's number 1. So this is then it starts number 2, number 3, number 4 to the driver side. Yes. So basically, we'll be removing all these areas here, so that way we can have an access to remove the gasket. But as you see, the screws here, these are some of those you need to remove. Some of those they're not gonna have to be removed because some of those they hold the injectors. We don't have to remove. Okay, so only the area that is covered right here, like that is using over the valve cover gasket. Okay, so this is the seal that we need. Okay, this is the gasket. As you see, I bought it, the gasket. So just remember to have whatever we need, so we can be ready. So make sure we have all the tools. The first thing that we need is this one right here. This part I ordered on. I got this one from AutoZone. So, but you can get this part from anywhere. Just read the number, and you can type on or Google or whatever you can find. I'm sure if you go to any other auto parts, you will find it. So about the quality, I'm not sure, but I think this is a really good quality. So what we need is we need a ratchet. See, you need a ratchet, and also you need a number 8. Okay, you need a number 8. That depends on what kind of ratchet you have. If you have like 1/2 inch, 3/8, a quarter. So that's depending on what kind of tools you have. But the socket, you need a number 8. It's very important. The number 8, it has to be long also, because if the socket is too small, then you won't be able to reach. So it has to be the longest, same as the one that you have. And that's the number 16. Okay, this is the number 16 that we'll use in case we want to use the spark plugs. But in this case, we're not going to be using, we're not going to remove the spark plugs until we finish, because since everything is open, it's better to open up, make sure if there is any leaks, if there is how everything is inside. So I will show you later. When we're done, I will show you how to remove the spark plugs. Okay. So as you see, I have this. If you want, you can have any extensions. I have some extensions here. also. And if you can, you can have some adapters, so that way you can use whatever you have with you. And the most important, obviously, it's the flashlight. This flashlight will help you to see inside the cylinders, to see how, if it's dry, if it has oil or whatever. So let's start with this. You see, we start removing these little plugs that is over the screws. All the plugs are over the screws, like covering. So just start very, very gently removing these areas. Just in this case, you gotta be very gently, making sure that you don't crack nothing of the PVC pipes, air pipes, or any wires. Also, don't twist the wires or something like that, so you don't get any misfires or something like that. Because if you have any issue, something like that, then it's going to be hard to find. So what I am doing is right now I'm just removing whatever is on the way. I remove the coils. I remove the, you see? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so then we have to remove, so there you go. So the only thing is you make sure that the size of the screw, like you see this one, this screw, don't remove it, because that is holding the injectors. Okay, so only the ones that I'm showing you, it has to be removed, right? It's nice and easy. I mean, it doesn't look like it. I mean, this looks like really, really hard, but it's not. Okay, it's just because the wiring and everything, so it looks like it's going to be something from a different world, but it's not. This is something easy. See this? No, don't move, because that holds the injector. Okay, so then you just start moving easily. Right here, you see there's another ones. Whatever is on the way, just try to remove gently. Like you see this plug here, just easily press and it will remove, it will come out. Okay, you see? Okay, there you go, nice and easy, right? So we're opening the way to get there. See this one too, everything has oil and everything, because we have a lot of leaks inside, so this is what we're fixing it. So that's the reason that we're fixing. So there is a plug inside, so you just gotta be gently. You see this, I'm using this small flat, so then okay, you press and then just pull it out. Just be careful, don't break it. Okay, alrighty, then we're still going to be removing the rest until I'm not going to cut much the video, so that way you can see if there's any mistakes or whatever. I mean, you can just see it, but we're trying to do the best to show you, so you don't have any problems. This, as you see, these are all the rusty screws. So some of the screws are like not coming out easily, like this one. I'm trying to remove this one here, but it's just spinning because it's not holding the whole thing, because they're like kind of like rusty. So if you have some W40, maybe you can just put it before you start removing. Maybe you can put some W40 or something like that, so you don't have any problems with it. Okay, remove all of them. Now you see this one is really hard to reach, because we have the reservoir here. Okay, because this is the power steering reservoir. So the thing is, we have to go underneath. So you're gonna do the same thing what I did. Okay, so you see it's something, there's a little plug in there, just Okay, you see the hose. This is the air hose that goes to the engine. So this is a PVC hose, the one that we are removing right now. You see, this is, you gotta be removing very gently. Don't twist much. You see, I just remove it and leave it right there, because if you twist, you might gonna end up cracking the PVC pipe, and then that's gonna be a problem. See how it is? It's not very comfortable, but I mean, I'm doing it. I mean, it's removing it, so it's not going to be easy. But as long as you loose the bolt, then you can just spin with your hand, as I'm doing right now. See? Awesome. Now this is a problem. You see, it's just spinning. The thread is not good anymore because it's rusty. Now don't get panic, okay? Don't get panic like, oh wow, what I'm gonna do. Use this what is this, not sure how you call this tool, but it's like press tool, but you just put them very tight, okay? Very tight, and then just try to spin very easily, but it has to be very tight so that way you can spin. What I did is I just put very tight, and then I got another channel lock and tried to spin from the bottom, and then it will come out. As you see, I'm putting as tight as I can, and then it will come out. So we don't worry, it will come out. Okay, you see, I lose the bolt, and then just start spinning until you be able to use with your hand. See? Nice and easy. Now you have this one, because we have to put it back the same way it was before. So there you go. Nice. Cool. So you see how this one came out. The thing is, look at this. They have different sizes, so that's what you're gonna have to make sure. But first, you just make sure, like you see how I twisted with this channel lock or whatever. Just press and twist, and that's it. It will come out. Okay. So we put all the screws on one side. Okay. Make sure everything is it's removed. Be careful. Just make sure everything is removed. Don't force nothing. Okay. Just check, shake if everything is removed. If it's ready, then just lift the cover, like I'm doing it right now. Okay. So just try to see if something is in the way. Like you see, I shake something, and then I found something that is in the way, and basically it has to be removed. Okay, so you see this right here, this metal thing, it has to be removed. So we're gonna remove that one here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna remove this one, and also it is a bolt from behind. So then we'll just remove that one. We'll use this socket, and we'll remove it. Okay. Very important. I know it's not comfortable to work in this area. It's tough area, but same thing. We just try to loose the bolt until we'll be able to use the hand. So try as much as you can. I'm not sure if you have better tools than mine. I mean, obviously, then the job will come out easier than it looks like. So but in this case this is what I have, so I have to work with whatever I have. So you see I'm using something else, and it's just coming out. Okay, now we're able to remove the cover. See, there you go, easy, nice. Don't lift too much. There you go, nice. This is the cover. Wow, these areas is where the leak was, because you see the seals. All around there was leaks coming inside the spark plugs, and we were losing power, like misfiring and all the stuff. Okay, you see this? Don't remove the spark plugs yet, because otherwise any trash or something like that will go inside. So right now what you have to do is clean all these areas, clean nicely, and then so we can settle all the gaskets again. So it has to be very, very clean. Get a wipe, get a paper or something. So right now I'm using the tissue, so about like a bounty, you know. So then dry everything, dry all the oils around the areas where the gasket is going to be sitting. So clean nicely, take your time, you know. Remember, this is your car, this is what you use to travel anywhere. So you need to have and make sure that your car is working good and is going to be installed all the parts as the way it's supposed to be. You know, this takes time and is like a deep job. So basically you got to do it the right way, because if you don't do it the right way, then doing again, I mean, it's going to be just a waste of time, you know. So since you have everything open, I mean, clean nicely, like you see this one, I have a blade. I'm just trying to clean all the garbage or whatever is around, like the silicones, just to make sure that everything is nice and clear. And it has to be very, very dry, like clear with the paper. Now we're gonna clean this cover right now. See this? Now make sure you remove this gasket. You can put this knife or something, because these gaskets are not good anymore anyway. So you can remove them easily. See? Okay. And then after we remove this, we're going to match with the new ones to see that they really match. Otherwise you need to have the right ones. But before you start anything, make sure you have the right gaskets, because you don't want to leave the car like that, you know, open. So make sure that you have the right gaskets, okay, with the right car. I already put you the number here, so then just make sure you have this part. Is the perfect part that fits in the Ford Transit Connect 212. So this is the same edition from 210 to 213, okay? Ford Transit Connect. Now you get the gasket and try to match. It's like a puzzle, so make sure that it will fit the same way and just leave it ready. There you go, you see? Now it fits like that. And now we're going for the middle one. The middle one has this little point, and it has to go the same thing to the point. You see this little point here, and then it has same thing. So we do the same thing. Yeah, there you go. Nicely, nice and easy. Okay, so as soon as you do that, you just leave it ready here, ready, and then we start the cleaning now. Start cleaning all the areas that is going to be sitting the gasket. Okay, make sure you clean nice nice deep clean. Okay, don't be afraid to waste any paper or nothing like that. Just make sure, because as soon as you settle this thing, I mean, if you do a good job, this is going to stand for a long time and you don't have to worry about anything. You see the little mark? That's the joint of the engine. So basically always has to be with silicone right there, like a gasket maker. But we're gonna do a different job right now. So see this gasket maker? This is what we're gonna use. I'm gonna use it everywhere. I'm not gonna put just the gaskets in the set. I'm gonna use this gasket maker to put it first, and then I'm gonna settle. You see? You see how I'm doing it? I put the gasket maker first, and now I'm setting all the gaskets, like the ones that I bought it. This I'm making. I mean, I'm not sure if all of you guys do it, or if I don't know if this is wrong, but I'm doing it because I want to make sure that it doesn't happen as the one that we just removed. I want to make sure if there is any small gap or something like that, as soon as we press with the bolts, it will seal everything. It will not remove the gasket itself. So I'm going to put it before and after. I'm going to put the gasket maker. Okay, so just make sure everything's in. Now you're going to see how I'm doing it, and it's going to be good, because trust me, I trust doing this way, and I did it before, and it works, for years. So now you see I have the gasket, and then now we were doing the after. So we put in the gasket maker after. You see, over the real gasket. See how I'm doing? Don't go too much, don't go over. Like if you have so many residues, it's going to be a problem then. It's just normal. As you see this, you gotta make sure that you don't have anything on the cover, because before I put here, I was having the old gaskets and I didn't remove it. So just make sure that you don't have anything on the cover. When you lift, then any trash or something like that is going to go inside the cylinders, and that's going to be a problem. So make sure that you fix the problems right here easily. Just make sure you settle. Just don't move the cover like side to side. Just go easily straight and just settle right there. Okay, just sit straight. Okay, now try to find the real point. Okay, nicely. That's why we have the gasket maker too. That's gonna help. There you go. It's settled. There you go. Nice. And now we're gonna start working. Careful! Don't. Okay, there you go. So like I said, my friends, this was easy. It didn't take too long. So as you see, it's working. We put it back on and we're ready to go back to the road. Alright? See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can enjoy you with more videos. So thank you and see you next time, alright?